All right, Christina Thompson, thank you. Let's bring in our next guest. Bruce Blakeman is the Nassau County Executive in New York and a candidate for New York Governor. Great to have you.
My pleasure.
Yeah, on set, no less. You're very busy throughout New York State talking to constituents. I mean, what are you hearing on the ground? Because I think many in New York are echoing the sentiment of Scott Galloway maybe having buyer's remorse as to this policy, which is essentially doxing.
Well, Zohran Mamdani and Kathy Hochul are the two most divisive people in New York State right now. This is nothing more than class warfare. This tax is very, very dumb because these people will move. They will have a second home someplace else. Every state is trying to get people to buy a second home in their state, especially if they're high net worth individuals and are going to spend a lot of money in their state. And we're basically running them out of town. And think about it. In the last 4 years, we've lost $11 billion in revenue from high net worth individuals who moved out of state. So now that burden is going to be put on the middle class. And think about this. When those high net worth individuals leave, they hurt business. They hurt the carpenter, the plumber, the electrician, the waiter, the waitress, the bartender, the cleaning service, the dog walker. Everybody gets hurt. We should be encouraging them to come to our state, and Kathy Hochul and Zohran Mamdani are trying to run them out of town.
So during the recent episode of his podcast, podcaster Adam Carolla took aim at Mayor Mamdani, AOC, the DSA, and the whole movement, saying that when you start learning more about these people, it always goes in the same direction. Take a listen.
They hate this country and they hate Jews, but they can't say out loud, I hate Jews and I hate America. It's just every action they engage in suggests that.
And so as you travel around the state, and obviously New York City has the largest Jewish population of anywhere outside of Israel, are you seeing that a once reliable Democrat voting bloc is finally starting to see the party they support actually opposes them and Israel?
Well, the DSA wing of the Democratic Party is now running the Democratic Party. So Zohran Mamdani is running the party. Kathy Hochul is subservient to him. And they're not only anti-Semitic, they're anti-Christian. I mean, Zohran Mamdani, he's the new mayor of New York. We're installing a new archbishop in the largest religion in our city, the Catholic Church. He couldn't find 1 hour to go to the installation as the leader of this city, and he never gave an excuse why he didn't go. He also canceled the Puerto Rican Day breakfast because he didn't want all those Christians in Gracie Mansion. He left Little Italy, both of them, the one in the Bronx and one in Lower Manhattan, off his tourism map. He left out Hell's Kitchen, where the Irish-American migration came. He left Astoria off, where the Greek-American migration came. This guy is not just anti-Semitic, he's anti-Christian, and he's anti-American. He hates America. If you listen to his July 4th speech on the 250th anniversary of our nation, he had nothing nice to say about America, only bad things. So people are waking up now, and if you're a middle class, I don't care whether you're African American, Hispanic, Asian American, I don't care who you are. If you're in the middle class, you're a property owner, a single family, two-family homeowner. This guy wants to take your property by taxing it so high that you'll leave and then the city will take over. It's communism, and this is something that people are now waking up to. So we are going to lose our state if we don't change the leadership, and that's why I'm running for governor.
To that end, talk to us more about the checks on Zohran Mamdani. If you were to become governor, many are saying that that's really the only role that can put some of these policies where they belong, which is out to pasture. Explain that, as well as the fact that you're rising in the polls. What's the state of the race?
So we're in a virtual dead heat right now. Imagine that in the very blue state of New York State. We are in a virtual dead heat because we are the most overtaxed state. We're the most overregulated state. Our electric bills are 70% higher than the national average. We have the most pro-criminal governor in the United States of America. She's the worst governor in the United States of America. It's unaffordable because of her and Mamdani, and they want to change. So the race is going really, really well. And as governor, I will keep a check on him because he doesn't get to pass a pierred-de-tierre tax unless the state approves it, and I won't approve that. I am going to lower taxes for everybody, and I'm going to cut their electric rates. That's how you make it more affordable. put more money in people's pockets so they can make choices on how they want to spend their money, not government.
So, Bruce, I remember last time around, my friend, now EPA Administrator Lee Zeldin, came so close, so close of turning it. And a lot of people, Republicans, they just wipe off New York. It's blue, it's Democrats, always going to be Democrat. We got there so close last time. You're closing the gap. What needs to be done to go over the top and finally restore some common sense to Albany and New York?
Well, Lee Zeldin was a great candidate. He's a great guy. He's a good friend of mine. And he did a magnificent job. But when he was running, he would tell everybody all the bad things Kathy Hochul was going to do. But he didn't have any proof. I have the report card now, 4 years, most overtaxed state, electric bill 70% higher than the national average, number 50 out of 50 states in economic outlook. We are in a death spiral right now. I'm the pilot that can pull us out. I will cut taxes, cut your electric rates, and we will have not pro-criminal policies. We will have policies that protect neighborhoods and communities from criminals.
Bruce, finally, what is the most egregious policy or even statement that you've heard from Zohran Mamdani?
There's so many.
Too many to
I know, we don't have much time.
His 4th of July speech, if you listen to it, he hates America. And that's very troubling that the mayor of the largest city, a great city with great people, hates America. That is the most troubling thing to me.
All right.
Kathy Hochul could stand up to him, and she doesn't.
She does nothing.
All right.
Bruce Blakeman.